What a doozy. What a doozy in the jacuzzi. What a doozy. What a doozy.
Entrepreneurs, leaders, and
Yep. Daddy's ready. Daddy's ready.
Do you want a knife? So you
I
can
don't
cut
want no
it
knife.
up?
I'm just going.
Alright,
Mm.
okay.
You guys don't know about that.
No, they don't.
Mm-mm.
But they're about to find out. They're
All
about
right.
to find
Show them what
out.
you're gonna do, Mo.
I am doing
Show 'em.
all this great stuff right here, so you could just skip on the food, because they need to see the food, they don't need to see me, because they know me. Alright.
I need to see you. You got the tank top on?
Why is everything has to be measured? Like, why don't you eat something like extra? Tell the people. Tell the peoples. They
You
need
tell the
to
people.
hear.
I'm eating. I gotta
Need
know my
to hear.
calorie intake. We got my diet up on the wall there.
There.
Yeah.
We just put together the whole new program.
We did, and you always
Reversing
excited.
out?
He's always excited when he does a new plan. It could be a whatever plan, but you always excited to start something new. Like it's that switch up. So motivated,
it's fun to
Yeah.
start the process.
motivated, excited. Let me get your.
So we put down
Jeez.
on paper the meals. Took it off of the Titan meal plan to make sure everything was right. We printed it, put it on the wall. I'm set up, ready to go. Reverse diet, ready to go. Rock and roll. Oh, this is available over there. But for me, right now, it is about the next 12 weeks getting big and getting strong. So join us, hang with us, have fun with this. What else?
Have you tried this honey mustard sauce? I actually ordered a whole box from Amazon. It's literally
Who gave us the
nothing
first
in it.
one?
I bought it at Trader Joe's, and I absolutely love it. With chicken, just grilled chicken, it gives it a nice little kick, a little taste, and they also have a little bit of horseradish in it, so it's kind of nice. So I'm gonna just throw this in the microwave. You guys seen this sandwich a million times.
We're gonna see it more.
Yeah. Oh,
La,
Michael,
la,
you're
la.
making me hungry. Forget about these other tips that they're watching right now.
Gotta get big.
Yeah, a little Dave's bread. You guys know that this is a pretty good bread. Besides this, we do the Ezekiel bread, but we've been doing this with Titan, and he absolutely loves it.
Ezekiel
got stuck with it.
Search how
Galikio.
many calories in the sandwich. Check the
Far left.
Check the list.
Right here. So
Sandwich.
2 slices. This right here.
610
10.
carbs.
Yeah, so those are calories. 610 calories. Per sandwich, I think.
Little 610, not
Yeah,
bad, not
yeah,
bad.
Right? So, how long are you gonna be doing this diet? Why don't you tell us that? Maybe you can tell us how long you're gonna be enjoying
Next
this
2
diet.
weeks, I'm gonna analyze what's going on with the body. Do my check-in, just like you guys do your check-ins.
La, la, la.
Am I getting stronger? Is the weights going up? How do I visually look? How's my energy?
Come on,
Analyze all that,
Uh-huh.
and then decide what to do. Because the ultimate goal is to take the calories up even some more as the 12 weeks go. Because we're reversing. This is just the start of it. So every 2 weeks, I'm hoping the body moves with me, that I can keep moving it up slowly and controlled.
So about the control, are there things that you do to make sure that you're in control always? Meaning like, you're gonna eat the same meals every single day. You're gonna try to get the same amount of sleep every day. What kind of measures are you taking
Yeah.
so that you know, like, oh, when the body's changing, I know exactly why it's changing. These are
Yes.
the reasons.
Everything outside of the nutrition, I'll try to keep the same. So the training intensity, unless I'm getting stronger. The sleep, the stress level, all those kind of things, try to keep them pretty even. And that's the tough thing to do because you're always training, and it depends on how. It's like you guys. I know you go in the gym and you just go 100%, but then you go back in and go, forget it. I'm just gonna half-ass it. Then you go back in 2 days later and go 100. I try to keep them more intelligent and going. I need to do about 80%. Go in, stimulate the body, and then but don't annihilate it. That way I can let the food build the muscle and show me that I'm recovering, and then I can go from there. That's the best thing for me. So I won't change too much. This is the tight meal plan, what it gave me. And so from there, it's just watching the body, see how we can do every 2 weeks, and then try to add in more.
So with the help of Momo, is going to succeed. Because I don't see you making your own sandwich every day.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
toxic.
He would probably have a protein shake and throw in some oatmeal. What? The truth has been told. And they definitely don't want to see you make any egg whites. You forgot to put Pam in the pan.
Where's all this coming
It's a
from?
roast
What
session
the
now.
hell's going on here?
Oh, it's so funny.
I think you need a nap.
I need a nap? Yeah, probably, you're right. Back on the coffee. So, we have, how many meals do we have on the farm now? 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
7 meals. We got some delicious, I can tell you right now. We got oatmeal, special oatmeal. We got the sandwich. So those, he's eating that. We got the Piedmontese, believe me now. 10 ounces of that per meal. And those delicious potatoes that
Those are
again, I'm
ridiculous.
making those. And then we have those, the chicken pound, the best chicken meatballs. Actually, I made those with pasta over the weekend. But this time he's doing the chicken meatballs with just mustard, and then the salmon from Icon Meals. So, does it feel hard to eat all those meals
No.
throughout the day? No,
Mm.
right?
What helps you with that? Because I know some people say, "Oh, man, I'm stuffed. I gotta
Yeah,
keep
it's
eating.
a
I
lot
gotta
of
keep
meals
eating."
and all that food, you know, they complain about everything. So,
Waking up early, getting my workout in, gets that metabolism going, so my body is hungry.
Probably the biggest one.
Everybody has a lot. There's a lot of people that say, "I eat a lot," but it seems like they eat a big portion and then go 5 or 6 hours without anything. A 600 calories isn't a lot in a meal.
yeah, no, not for us anyway.
I think right now for me, my biggest thing will be not to overeat, not to jump in going, "Oh, I'm starving. I need to eat more right now." Again, I got to watch the body and make sure the body's ready to do that, not me and my hunger.
Oh yeah, what's the difference then? Because if you're hungry, is that the body telling you need more food, or is that you're just a big dude, you're just fucking hungry?
If you're losing weight,
Yeah.
then yeah, there's signs. There's signs. If you're getting stronger but your weight's not moving too much or moderately, that means you're building muscle. Your body's working. You're going in the right direction. I don't want to gain 20 pounds in a week,
Right.
And I
Right.
easily could if I just load up the calories. But you want to be able to see that the body's utilizing everything that you're putting in and speed it up the best you can. Because the ultimate goal would be, let's say I could eat 7,000 calories a day. That would be great, especially at this stage. But I can't jump to that. Even though I train, power bodybuilding right now twice a day. I'm burning a lot.
What's so good about eating that much? Isn't it just
Oh.
more cooking? Isn't that just more time? Isn't that just more money?
Yeah, at the end of the day, that means my metabolism's working so well that I'm
Can we still be best friends after what just happened? It's a bad thing, but it feels so good. Best friend, best friend. It's time to go. Going wrong. Take away. The fucking Affirmative. Again, and you want to suck my cock. And you want to suck. You want to suck it, you want to suck it, get it, get it, get it. And you want to suck it, suck it, suck it, suck it, suck it, get it. And you want to get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. And you want to, get it. And you want to. Somebody gonna die today. Somebody gonna die today. Somebody gonna die today. Somebody gonna cry today. Somebody gonna dance today. Somebody gonna smoke today. Bro, I'm tripping. I'm tripping, bro. I got some damn bad intentions. I did travel like 10 miles. Is you the one I talk to? Is you the one I call boo? Oh. That's what I alright.
I think God fucked up on like certain things, like idea where things are located. Balls should be on the inside, yeah. Should be inside the I think eyes should be in the center of the face. Yes. What should be center of the face? Eyes.
a shot.
Fuck yeah, that was our deal, dude. You know what they used to do?
my god! Wow, he's doing that. Wow. Let's both unite! Bro, this game pisses me off, bro. Run it back, turbo. Run it back, turbo.
You fucking even say it. I was with a black man. Yeah. And he got his oils all over. See, let me ask you something. Can I ask you something? Ask me something. Number one, when you say oil, they use oil.
But right now, Magomedov throwing with a lot of different attacks. Keeping Sean guessing.
Powerful shot there from Magomedov.
When you stand really straight up like that, like Sean does, though, it's really hard to move backward quickly. So if you can string together these longer combinations, that's when you're going to find it. Because although he deflects so well with his hand fighting in the pocket, you can only maintain that so long if you're moving backwards.
Oh, that's a heavy low kick. Oh, and again. And that's another thing, because Sean stands so upright,
Yep.
It's a little harder to check. Lock that one with the hand. And so far,
Starting to advance a little bit more.
Really nice jab there by Strickland.
Backs up Magomedov to the fence now. 2 minutes to go, round one.
And I think that's what he needs to do, is just really cram the offense of Magomedov, stifle him, stuff him, get in his face, and kind of crowd that kicking range if he can do it consistently.
yeah, but those body kicks, those teeps, he's driving the toes into the midsection. They're going to add up. They're going to slow down the breathing and just slow down the pace of Strickland as this fight progresses.
And if you remember from the Cannonier fight, it was the leg kicks and the body shots that really gave Sean issues in that fight as well.
Sean's doing a good job for the most part of blocking these big hooks. The hand placement is nice. He's using the hands to block them. But there's a head kick that gets through.
Biggest strength of the fight to this point, and now he follows it up with a change in levels.
85% takedown defense for Sean, but he gets taken down.
Yeah. But that was more experience, so you know, I'm not saying anything.
Not
But he
saying.
goes at the end, he goes, hey, just let you know, I'm even better on the ground. And I'm like, all right, buddy, relax.
Strickland passing the first ground test as he explodes to his feet pretty quickly after that.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to submit Sean Strickland, but in mixed martial arts, as I've been saying all night, you soften them up with shots first, opportunities are presented.
Well, a 5-round fight definitely favors Sean Strickland and his style, because he can do this pace, this sort of paper cut pace for 8 rounds, 10 rounds if he needed to.
Yeah, and certainly on the side of Magomedov, he's using way more explosive movements.
Yep.
You know, the pace what he's putting out here throughout 5 rounds will be hard to keep. Strickland is a much more economical style. Look, he's just throwing out little jabs here and there, taking his time. It's favored to 5 rounds. Magomedov is almost sprinting the entire time.
Counter shot there from Magomedov. Strickland and Magomedov head to round 2.
Right here, Sean. Right here, Sean. Over there. I'll boost. Over there.
Hey, for the overall complexity of that round, that was great. Listen, we want him working. We want him working, okay? Listen to me. Listen to me. Hey, pay attention. He's dipping his head off that center line. Look, when he dips his head off the overhand, replace the fucking knee up the midline, bro. Listen, get your jab working, get your footwork working. Everything else for the overall complexity of a 5-round fight, that's a great round for us. You understand? What do you got, Chris? 2 punches.
One, he brought right over the right hand of Sean Strickland. Doesn't quite connect, but that could have spelled danger if he was a little bit closer.
There's a bit of urgency in the corner of Strickland late in the round from Chris Curtis. I think he believes he saw an opening there, and we'll see if they try to exploit it. Derek Nixick out of Extreme Couture. Pleased with the work that Strickland did in the first 5 rounds, considering the eye poke, considering it's a 5-round fight. They like the effort.
Yeah. I mean, I think what he's saying is, look, listen, we lost that round, okay? But more on volume, not necessarily a ton of damage scored against you. You're still calm. You're not getting outclassed. Yeah, you lost that round, but we got 5. We got 4 more. So so let's not panic.
Oh,
There's
nice
a good
right
1-2.
hand.
And I think that's what Curtis was talking about. They wanted to double up the jab, and it led to this. Strickland starting to swarm a little bit and send a message. Bruce Magomedov, but body language not great as he stumbled along the fence.
And the momentum has clearly swung in this fight. You can see Sean really starting to find the mark.
That 1-2 did a lot of damage. Magomedov, as you say, he's completely changed in posture. The look on his face, the confidence is gone.
Well, and he's breathing hard as well. And then Sean, I mean, the exact same expression as the beginning of round 1.
That's a nice combination by Sean. And he does stay very calm in these situations. And again, countless hours of sparring that will do that. Nice combination. Bruce Magomedov is going to be...
6 punches he's stringing together there.
He can't cover up like that. He can't go into a shell. Just allow Sean to tee off. There's a good 1-2. Cuts right through the guard.
This feeling right here is what Sean Strickland lives for, knowing that the finish is starting to roll his direction.
So Sean's very accurate now, landed almost at will. There's a fire back from Bruce Magomedov, but again, the body language is not great.
I think Abus would be smart to start mixing in some level changes, look to clinch up.
Oh, the left hook just hurt him. He's going to be looking to see a third round. Magomedov not looking good. Sean Strickland growing in posture, growing in confidence, putting together combinations. And Magomedov is on shaky legs.
Halfway through round number 2, and Strickland has Abus Magomedov on the ropes.
I think if Sean starts to vary his target a little bit, look for some uppercuts, look for some hooks. Right now he's just throwing these straight shots. And
Strickland is undeterred. You wonder how much Magomedov has in return, because Strickland...
Looking good here. This is a beautiful combination. Strickland's on fire here now, having a great time. Magomedov rips to the body, but Sean says, no, thank you, let's go. Magomedov is looking very tired, he's looking hurt, looking like he wants a way out. He cannot wait for the end of this round to come. And on the flip side, Sean Strickland's having a whale of a time.
Yeah, this 100 seconds is going to feel like an eternity for Magomedov.
It does, Brendan. It'll feel like a lifetime. Mark Smith, referee Mark Smith is taking a close look as well.
he looks like he has a wounded animal cornered right now to Sean Strickland.
If you look, all the snap, all the explosivity, all the power, confidence, everything, mentally, physically, it's all gone from Magomedov. He's got nothing left.
Oh my goodness, a grimace and a
Looking at the
huge
clock
laugh
as well.
as he backs up. Strickland said, I want to turn him into a punching bag. He has largely done that in the second round.
Magomedov has been a punching bag.
It almost feels like Sean is playing with those feet a little bit.
That's it, that's it.
Do it!
45 seconds.
Oh man, what are we waiting for?
It's done, it's over.
Continuing to hammer away.
Beautiful performance.
That's it. Sean Strickland.
You've heard this.
In comes officially 4 minutes, 20 seconds, round number 2. Referee Mark Smith steps in, puts a halt to this fight for your winner,
Congratulations, buddy. That was a sensational performance. Bit of a shaky start in the first round. We had the eye pokes, but talk me through it from your perspective, man.
Good eye poke. I'm still seeing double. At the end of the day, guys, we got 5 rounds of fun, you guys.
people who are oily. Let me ask you something. Do you not wash your sheets? How often do you wash your sheets?
Look, man, this isn't about me, okay?
No, I would ask you.
You were walking. Go back to doody doo doo.
Doody doo doo.
I start from the beginning then.
All right,
Fuck it, 'cause I forgot where I was, dude. So I'm in fucking South Africa, dude. I'm walking out of my fucking doody doo 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 doo. I get mugged, and then so those guys then afterwards.
Wait. You knocked down, tackled with a gun, a knife,
No,
or
no gun,
hands?
no gun.
He said after I got mugged. I need the.
So I'm on the ground. I look up at the comics, and then they run.
That makes my blood boil that they didn't have your back.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, can I just be honest with you? They tell me that that's not how it happened.
Okay, let's hear their
So
side.
I don't know. I don't
Please
know
do
what
an
they say.
impression of
They
their
said that
voices
they
as
weren't
well.
there. But I feel like they were.
They said they weren't
They
there.
were like, we've never been to South Africa in our lives.
No, they were in South Africa, but they said they weren't there. I don't know. I beg to differ.
Do you think you got hit in the head so hard you thought they were there, or are they just
Well, I looked over. Well, maybe it was like, where are they? Maybe I don't know. But in my mind, they were there.
They probably were. They're gaslighting you. Bro.
Were you
They're
walking
gaslighting
with
me.
them? Were you do with them?
No, because I do too fast.
Oh, you do too fast.
Yeah,
and they were behind.
white people they do too slower.
Yes.
But Asians are. You know, we go
gotcha.
fast.
We
We fuck that way too.
And white people are.
Yeah. And then what are black people like?
Do motherfucker.
Whoa, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
they'll do
so then and then
Dude,
they go.
can I just say, sorry, real quick? I was with my friend's dad, old black guy, the
Oh,
other day,
boy.
and he goes, "That bitch so ugly you could put a face, you could put a face of milk and turn it to yogurt." I was like, "That's the greatest thing I've ever heard in my life,
dude.
That
That
is
is
the
beautiful.
greatest thing I've ever heard."
Yeah.
Anyway, do.
There was this one Chinese comic, right? He was okay. His name was Peter Chen. He wasn't that great, but he would make up his own like retorts to like hecklers and stuff, and they never made any sense. But they were so absurd, it made us laugh.
Yeah.
So if somebody heckle, he goes, "Oh, you heckle one more time, I put you on a rocket ship, shoot you to the moon."
Yeah. That's amazing.
And we'd be like, we would laugh so hard because it was like, it's not really even a burn.
And then
Really.
the heckler's like, oh, okay. Jeez, I don't want to go to the moon.
Yeah.
I haven't gone to NASA
Yeah,
yet.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
adorable.
That's adorable.
very
Yeah.
cute.
I like him. Where did he go?
I don't know. Yeah, I think he quit.
Hell.
No, because when I moved to LA in '98, because he was like getting spots because he was like the only Asian guy in LA
Yeah.
doing comedy, right? So they would just give him spots because of diversity, right? Right. And then once I showed up at this comedy store, he was getting less spots. So one day he comes and goes, "There's only one room for one." He goes, "There's only room for one tiny Asian in this town." Like a fucking old western or something. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? This is Deadwood, bro? What the fuck?
I shoot you to the moon.
Yeah. I shoot you next time you go on stage, I'll shoot you to the moon. Right, yeah, but it was like insane. He was like livid too.
Wow. We
Because
just lost our token.
He's just
Asian
standing
chick.
there going T-.
Yeah. Well, you lost your what?
Well, we just lost the one of the
Asian
seller.
job. Yeah, this
Yeah.
Who?
woman made fun of Malaysia. 'Cause she was
Jocelyn,
like,
she had made fun
Oh,
of
I
me.
heard she's great.
Yeah, she is good.
Yeah.
But she's
What?
she's shadow banned right now from the world. Is she working?
I don't know.
I haven't seen
keeping
her.
up with the Joneses.
No, but she's a Malaysian comic that made fun of the government.
Singaporean comic.
Singaporean?
One thing is she does lose her accent halfway through her set, which is always fun to see.
Yeah.
But
Oh, you're one of those?
Yeah. But at the beginning of the set, she does a joke every time about the Malaysian Airlines, and they found out, and Singapore
called Interpol
disowned her as a
disowned her,
Singaporean.
and then Malaysia called Interpol and was like, find her.
Oh my God,
You know
it's
who's really
insane.
good?
But I looked on Twitter and she started a Patreon to get the joke uncensored, and it's like,
Who censored it?
they took it off the internet, I think.
Oh, gotcha. Patreon, give me money so she can do what with it?
One
Anyway.
joke. Yeah,
Sorry,
go ahead.
sorry.
Sorry.
Anyway.
Yes, thank you.
Rude.
I know, right?
I apologize.
Side talk about Malaysia.
I know.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, please
Do-do-do,
continue.
do-do-do.
I've been
Yeah.
wanting you
I'm
to
in South
finish the
Africa.
story for 10 fucking minutes.
I know.
Your friends are there.
And
They're
somebody, I
ghosts.
think maybe not, maybe they are there. And then, but then they were like, go to the cops. And then we were like, we can't because it's like, what do you say? What do they look like? They're two black guys. That's all.
Yeah.
And, Africa, there's no way. So we just let it go.
They took your wallet and phone.
What'd they
just my
take?
phone. Because I put my front wallet like in my front pocket.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
That's very weird.
Yeah, but it's
good.
It's worse to get your. I'd rather someone steal my wallet, money than
No,
my
your
phone.
ID, all that shit.
no.
New phone is
ID,
a
credit
it's a new life.
Yeah,
you get
but
a
I
new
have so
phone,
much
you're
stuff on my
refreshed.
phone.
Yeah, get rid of it. It should go
But
anyway.
back then, in Blackberries, you didn't have a lot.
Yes, that's true.
You know what I mean? Back like now, probably maybe I would like.
Right.
I'd rather have my wallet stolen, but.
That's why you need this.
No, get that away from me.
Those
dude.
will be used on you.
Oh, if I took this out, someone would easily steal it and stab me.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
In
Did
a
they
heartbeat.
just sell it, or you make?
I never thought. I never thought I'd see the day, but this man may have actually hit the nail right on the head.
What do children do? They spend their money on the things that they like, and they beg their parents for the things that they need. Is that not Black America? $2 billion on air.
My money back, and then he'll pay for it.
Can you read what this says?
Did you hear what I said?
Can you read what this
Hear
says?
what I just said?
Did you hear what I just said?
Give me my money back.
I don't.
The reason why you're not seeing many Asian
How much for all?
The reason why you're not seeing many Asian people and Asian Americans speaking out against the affirmative action decision is because we live in a media circus, and Asian Americans are speaking out against the affirmative action decision. There were protest groups in DC while the decision was being made. And just nationwide, right, statistically 70% of Asian Americans support affirmative action, and affirmative action is actually beneficial to Asian Americans. But people from that 30% are being used by conservative think tanks. Like the guy who pushed the case forward is a strategist. He's a conservative strategist. It's literally his title. Because the model minority myth benefits conservative ideals. So let's get into it. I'm about to get reductive. There are two main groups of Asian immigrants to our country. Basically, before and after the Immigration and Nationality Act of 1965. I've gone into the details of this once before a long time ago, but I'm just gonna give a quick dummies version. So in the early to mid 1800s, the United States pulled in a bunch of Asian immigrants, specifically Chinese immigrants, to be laborers, to be like low-wage laborers.
How much for all of this?
$46.28.
Huh?
$46.28.
For that?
For everything, yeah.
This the total right here?
That's the total. The cheese trays are $10. Words out, please. I have to go home and make dinner, you like?
It doesn't matter as long as nobody got hit. The only reason why, we stopped here because obviously we stopped for her because this is where we were. But you didn't have to stop right here. You could have just went home. No, you stopped right next to her.
We do have to stop out here. We live here. It's a private street, so we can know who's coming in here.
Listen.
We have to find out what business. If simply say you're here to work, then come here to work.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Why are you filming this?
Mom,
No, it's very annoying that you're filming this.
Okay.
I do not give consent to you filming this at all. I say, please stop. Hey, you just touched me. You just.
You know what, Maggie, you gotta go home. You're gonna have to go.
As you see, they have started stoning at us. The community has also started. They were just waiting for us. They have started stoning us immediately. As you see, stones have started running. They have started stoning us. We need your help. As you see, they have started stoning at us. The community has also started. They were just waiting for us. They have started stoning us immediately. As you see, stones have started running.
So this is a great example of why I always say there's no form of bigotry more pervasive, common, or influential than anti-blackness, right? Like, you can be black and queer and receive anti-blackness from the queer community. You can be black and disabled and receive anti-blackness from the disabled community. I mean, shit, you could be black and receive anti-blackness from the black community, right? Like, look at this.
Oh, shut up.
How are you?
Good, how are you? Oh, Jesus.
The craziest.
Taking people turn at Top Golf.
Give me the pork. Give me the pork,
Leave it up
bro.
to Laura Ingraham to gaslight all the Asian Americans.
Edward Bloom told me my results, and so they said I had a 20% chance of gaining admission to Harvard as an Asian American, and then a 95% chance as an African American.
Punched on his SATs and got a 4.65 GPA. But these are the schools that he applied to.
So the top tier schools I applied to were MIT, Caltech, Princeton.
Race against one another. Like, I'm done with that shit. And side note, John, you didn't. Mommy and Daddy bought a fucking statue. And side note, no hate to the kid. And I don't know that you scored a couple points higher than when. Half the white student body couldn't even break 1200. And like, fuck, I'm not even exaggerating. The study came from 2019 where they found out half the white kids that were attending Harvard only got there because mommy and daddy bought a fucking statue. And side note, no hate to the kid, and I don't know about the rest of you Asians, but I'm sick and tired of Republicans pretending like they give a shit about the Asian community when all they're ever doing is pitting each race against one another. Like, I'm done with that shit. And side note, John, you didn't get into Caltech because a third of the student body is already Asian. Like, what were they gonna do? Like, knock off another white person to accept you? Nah, they're not doing that. Leave it up to Laura Ingraham to gaslight all the Asian Americans.
Edward Bloom told me my result.
Women will go out here and let a nigga them raw without putting no ring on it, nothing. But you draw the line and making a sandwich for a man. What in the is going on?
Let me eat some
drugs and stuff. Just what drugs were you doing?
good food.
Well, you know, I was doing all everything. Everything's like heroin and crack and stuff like that.
Doing ketamine and shit, special K?
I've done K before. I've done. The only thing I was really like addicted to, like that was real for a long time, was weed. I was smoking weed every single day. No, but I was like a little bit of coke, a little bit of K,
a pothead, low key.
A little bit of Molly, stuff like that. You know, party drugs and stuff.
Like just a weekend thing, or you just like going to an event thing, or just because?
You know, like on a weekend or something, or you know,
or a Monday.
Wait, what do
every
you
single
do?
day. The only thing I was really like addicted to, like that was real for a long time, was weed. I was smoking weed every single day. No, but I was like a little bit of coke, a little bit of K,
like a pothead, low key.
A little bit of Molly, stuff like that. You know, party drugs and stuff.
Like just a weekend thing, or you just like going to an event thing, or just because?
You know, like on a weekend or something, or you know,
or a Monday,
you know.
Really? Oh
it was never a habit. Now they're gonna call me a coke. I was never a habit, but like just one completely. I don't drink like that. That's.
Why are they playing around in the water? Oh, only these people would freaking even consider swimming in that chaotic water, bro.
Kolla här. Kolla här.
Då var det där en lavin eller?
Ja, den är kontrollerad. Alltså, det är såna jäkla krafter.
Är det safe?
Ja, de vet vad de gör.
Pappa!
Ja, det är ingen fara.
Pappa! Kontrollerat.
Harry, det är lugnt, Harry! Kolla här.
Då var det där en lavin eller?
Ja, den är kontrollerad. Alltså, det är såna jäkla krafter.
Är det safe?
Ja. Harry!
It's gotta be fake. This is weird.
Du var sådär en lavin eller?
Ja, den är kontrollerad.
Barack Obama makes a very good point about affirmative
there.
action never being a complete answer in the drive towards a more just society.
Bro, if I
This
keep
morning,
seeing more of
watches
these
this Delta pilot
affirmative
accused of being
action,
intoxicated,
bro, I already
security
graduated. I don't
as he's
care,
getting ready to
bro.
fly from
I ain't
Minneapolis to
even
San
worried
Diego.
about it, bro.
But when
Like,
Gabriel Schroeder
you
gets
know,
close
like,
to his
it be
gate,
like
a
that, you
random
know?
secondary
So,
check
in
is set up.
conclusion,
As he sees what's
what to
happening,
say.
police say his demeanor changes. When asked to put his bag on the table, he tells police,
No, bro.
Hey, Mr. Speaker, I just want to add, imagine being from West.
Hey, Robbie, have you seen Molly's homework? Get out! Oh my god, close the door!
This fight choreography is 10 tenths.
So I'll have to crush you myself.
It's an evil world we live in. It's an evil world we live in. But hey, I'm
So you and I think we have a very similar view in the sense that we're both from a
Hey Esther, can you teach me how to make sundubu ramyeon?
Get in here. First step is let's work on our broth. Take our scallion and
got the fifth on my ass in the hood cause they think.
A lot of people are mad about affirmative action and are misinterpreting the research and data about it. Specifically, 15% of white students in the top academic decile were admitted to Harvard, while 56% of black students who are in the top academic decile were admitted to Harvard. This is not unfair, it's not unjust, and if you think it is, it's likely a misunderstanding of statistical proportions. I'm gonna break it down for everyone. If there are less black students who make it to the top academic decile, then a larger proportion of them getting admitted actually makes a lot of sense. First things first, a decile would just be taking all of the students and sorting them from the top scorers or performers to the worst performers, and then you break them into 10 equal groups. And the students that fall in the top are the top decile. Why would there be less black students in the top decile than white students? Well, because there are less black students that apply to Harvard, but also non-white school districts receive $23 billion less than predominantly white school districts. They looked at 12.8 million children in predominantly, so 75% or more, non-white districts and 2.5 million in predominantly white districts. Per student, on average, there was $2,000 more in funding for white students than non-white students. $2,000 more per student. This is pretty simple. If you go to a good school with a lot more funding, are you more likely to end up in the top academic decile? So if you're running admissions at a school like Harvard and you want your student body to look something like the real world outside of Harvard's gates, are you going to admit about 13.6% black students? Yeah, and so maybe you have to admit more top performers to get to that percentage, but that doesn't mean you're admitting disproportionately far more black students beyond their merits than white students. And that's how a lot of people interpreted that 56 versus 15%. But let me break that down even further to make it very clear. This is really a case study in how proportions can be misleading, but if 23 students in the top decile are black and 13 were admitted, that would be 56%. If there were 500 top decile students who were white, 75 would be admitted, so 15%. There would still be more white students admitted with those proportions. The idea that affirmative action hurts white students and benefits minority students beyond their merits just is not true. We do have a lot to do to have equal funding given to our very apparently segregated schools. Affirmative action doesn't fix everything, but it's not unfair. A lot of people are mad about affirmative action and are misinterpreting the research and data about it. Specifically, 15% of white students.
The Supreme Court has struck down affirmative action, restricting the way colleges and universities can consider race during their admissions process. So what does this mean for U.S. colleges? Brute can explain in less than 60 seconds. In a landmark decision, SCOTUS ruled 6-3 to overturn the decades-old precedent, which aimed to boost enrollment among racial minorities. The decision stems from lawsuits brought on by the conservative nonprofit Students for Fair Admissions, which sued Harvard and UNC for discriminating against white and Asian applicants. Both schools, as well as several others across the country, gave admission boosts to people from underrepresented groups. This decision, however, will force schools to overhaul their admissions processes and will almost certainly jeopardize Black and Latino representation on college campuses. Justice Sonia Sotomayor, one of the 3 liberals on the court, sharply dissented, saying the court cements a superficial rule of colorblindness as a constitutional principle in an endemically segregated society where race has always mattered and continues to matter. The Supreme Court has struck down affirmative action, restricting the way colleges and universities can consider race during their admissions process. So what does this mean for U.S. colleges? Brute can explain in less than 60 seconds. In a landmark decision, SCOTUS ruled
Brand new bag for pro, but I
rocked by rioting for a 4th.
Elon put out a notice because Elon put out a notice because a lot of people on Twitter were like, why can't we see any content? And people who don't use Twitter Blue, which is basically all of us, can only read or see 600 posts a day. So basically what Elon's saying in a shorter amount of words is, to use Twitter, you have to subscribe to Twitter Blue. But this made me think about something, right? Because if you've been on Twitter since Elon Musk has taken over, you notice that the views are absolutely insane. I mean, 200,000 likes to 157 million views. That's because even if you see a post for like half a second, it counts as a view. So if you're just scrolling on Twitter, not really looking at the post, wouldn't that still count for these 600 posts a day? I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments if this is true. But I just looked at the Twitter comment section. A couple people were saying this.
Adam Silver just confirmed that NBA expansion is coming very soon. And these are the top 5 cities that might be getting a team. And at number 5 is Pittsburgh, because former NBA Commissioner David Stern actually said that Pittsburgh was on the list back in 2013. They also have some of the biggest sports franchises in the world, with the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Pittsburgh Penguins. They have a baseball team too, but no one really cares about the Pirates. And at number 4 is Mexico City, because believe it or not, Adam Silver actually said, quote, no doubt we will be looking seriously at Mexico City for NBA expansion. And the NBA has actually hosted a handful of games there over the past 30 years, which means that the NBA has been secretly testing out cities all along. So what other cities have they been testing? Well, at number 3, back in 2019, the Clippers and the Mavericks played a game in Vancouver, Canada, which had a team in 2001 before moving to Memphis. Yeah, the Grizzlies. And Adam Silver actually said that leaving Vancouver was a mistake. And honestly, I could see the Orlando Magic or the New Orleans Pelicans moving there.
The real is that I think it's time for the Pelicans to relocate. I think a city like Seattle, a city like Las Vegas is more deserving of a basketball team, because I played in New Orleans.
At number 2 is Seattle, which actually lost their team, the Supersonics, in 2008 because they didn't have enough money to upgrade their old arena. But now they've spent $850 million on renovations and host the NHL's newest team, the Seattle Kraken. Plus, the Minnesota Timberwolves' new owner, former MLB superstar and one of J-Lo's many ex-fiancés, Alex Rodriguez, wants to move his team to Seattle as soon as possible. Before we get to number 1, I actually have another city which can't really happen right now, but it could in the next 10 to 15 years. Because what if I told you that Anaheim, California was this close to getting an NBA team? Because back in 2011, the Sacramento Kings...
But my dad didn't rape me. My dad raped my older sister.
shit. The hoes ain't worth it. Fuck with them. It's like a little feeling. You get a little piece of pussy, then you fucked up your whole shit you got going. A little $2.
Leave. Stop. You gotta go. Shh. Calm down. What are you? Stop.
Neighbor, or get the fuck out of this neighborhood! Hey, fuck all of you people! You're keeping us all up over here! I'm calling the police! Fuck you, bitch! Why are you doing this, asshole? Where's John? Where's John? Where's John Russell? You are trespassing! I'm calling the police now.
How pretty siempre!
Neighbor, or get the fuck out of this neighborhood! Hey, fuck all of you people!
There's no point standing around. We'll only be showered by...
My name's Tommy. I'm with Colorado Pet Patrol. Do you want to let her know what's going on?
I was talking to this girl. Apparently, she was only 14.
He clearly knew she was 14. They were actually going to meet tomorrow at 2 o'clock.
Let's get rid of affirmative action because racism isn't as bad as it used to be. And you hear that a lot with racism. Hey, be grateful. It's not as bad as it used to be. You wouldn't...
This dude's got some balls on him to say some shit like this.
Bye-bye.
Adios.
Come back, man. Come back. Come back. Give me the picture again. Count one will be 10,000.
Are you serious?
I am serious. Adios.
You can hear the reaction of others in the court. Soto just cursed at the judge and then gave him the finger.
Come back again. Come back again. Bring him back again. I believe I heard you saying to...
Yes, I did. I'm not going to do
I believe you... Did you say... Did you say that?
Yes, sir. I did.
Oh, you did say that?
I'm not gonna...
Bye-bye.
Adios.
Come back, man. Come back. Come back. Give me the paper again. Count one will be 10,000.
They tell you this to your face. Black Hispanics between 14 to 21. They must get stopped.
At the end of the month, these officers, whoever don't have that arrest or those few summonses, they're pressured to find something. You might not see nothing. You're supposed to be visible. You might not see anything, but you go hunting, like bounty hunting for an arrest. Locking up some old guy, some homeless guy, finding somebody who's riding a bicycle on the sidewalk,